Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So today I want to talk a little bit about off-coloring every single specific item to every color you'd like to have or you need, So the way we're gonna do is we need the Artisan's Bench, which comes from our master called Vorici. If you invite him to your hideout, you're going to get the Artisan's Bench. We can just place it over here. And with this Artisan's Bench you can roll sockets, roll links, and get colors on items as well as you would just use jeweler orbs and chromatic orbs. But the thing is, this one is going to be 100% depending on the coast. So just for theory, I just prepared 3 items here to show you guys what I'm going to talk about. So for the 3 colors on the item system, on the boots here we got strength and armor. Strength and armor both means it's going to be most likely red sockets if you recolor it. It's more likely about the armor and not about the strength, but strength and armor is always like combined, these boots can roll without strength as well, but still we're just gonna say armor is red. Here we got a mixed item which has armor and evasion rating. Armor means red we said, and evasion means green socket. Same for the chest here, we got energy shield, which is our 3rd color, which is blue. So if we have an energy shield based armor, it will most likely roll blue. It's possible to roll all red, all green, all whatever, but the most chances on this one will be blue sockets. I can showcase this here on that one. If I just go use some chromatic orbs, it will, I think, never roll for green or for red. I mean, it would be, the chance is very low. As you see, it will most likely roll blue, because every time you use the coloring, it re-rolls all 4 colors. So every time you see 3 blue sockets, 3 blue sockets, 4 blue sockets, I think you get the idea what I want to say. Same counts for armor and evasion. It will most likely roll red and green items. It can roll for green or for red, but it will, I wouldn't say never, but the chances are really low that this item will roll for blue sockets, because there is no evasion, is no energy shield or intelligence on this item. And same for the pure armor one, will most likely roll red. So if we're going to say we don't want to spend chromatic orbs, but we can recolor with jeweler orbs, that means, if I'm just showcasing here, if we get more sockets, let's take it, let's keep 5 blue sockets for now, just to showcase the coloring. Every time you reforge the colors, it will also recolor the items. It will always keep the top ones first. So if I just reforge this over and over, you will see, at least if I'm not getting 1 socket, that would be bad for showcase, but it will always keep the top sockets. Okay, so I go for, okay, that was a bad example. Let's go back. You will see the 1 red socket will stay. This will stay now forever, because it has 1 socket, 1 red socket. So if we say the first 2, it's always on the top. The first 2 are red and blue. So if I recolor this or reforge, it will stay red-blue, unless I'm getting 1 socket again. As you see, red-blue, 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 red-blue. Now this would stay as 4. So if the next link would be 5 linked, 5 color, fuck's sake, 5 sockets, it will still keep 1 red and 3 blue and 1 additional color. Okay, enough from theory, let's showcase some stuff here. So we got this armor based boots, and we want to have it for blue sockets, which is very unlikely to do with chromatic orbs. So the way we're gonna do is, first thing, we're going to set it for 2 sockets. It's 1 jeweler orbs. Craft, we got 2 sockets. Now you can decide either way. You go to the bottom side and say, okay, I don't care about currency, I want to have it as fast as possible. We go here, we have 2 blue sockets for 25 chromatic orbs. You can also go take your boots and say, okay, I'm going to spend less than 25 because I'm feeling lucky today. Let's keep 25 chromatic orbs over here. I want to have 2 blues in between the 25. Let's see how much it will take. There was 2 blue socket. I was just clicking too fast because I didn't thought it will happen that fast. But as you see, it was in between the first 25. It could be worse. I could spend 30, 40, 50 chromatic orbs to get the 2, but it's very likely to get it pretty fast because it's only 2 sockets, okay? So let's get it back, set it to blue sockets. The next thing we're going to do is we go for 3 sockets keep in mind I told you that it will stay on the top sockets and the top colors. So if I set it to 3 sockets, it will keep the 2 blue sockets. Craft. Okay, you saw we got a red socket. So if I go back to 2 sockets now, it will still keep the 2. And that's the same procedure if we go from 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 or even higher. Now you can decide again. Are you going to get it 3 socket with chromatic orb blue? Like you could go on the bottom and say, okay, hey man, I have enough currency, I'm just gonna spend the 10 chaos orbs in chromatic orbs and get 3 blue sockets. It's okay. You could also say, okay, 120, oh my god, I'm feeling lucky today, I'm gonna get the recolors within the 120 chromatic orbs. It's possible, why not? There we got 2 blue. Let's keep on going, I hope I don't click too fast this time. I mean, it can happen. But it can also happen that you spend way more. So I would suggest go for 2 sockets, go on the bottom, spend the 25 chromatic orbs, or either way spend the chromatic orbs on recoloring at least the 2 sockets. Just to make it quicker for you guys to follow, that was the basic item we had when we set it to 2 sockets. So remember, the top sockets will stay. So we go for 3 sockets. Oh, see there, it was a blue one. So I spent like, at this try, I spent 1 for getting 2 sockets and 3 jeweler orbs for getting 3 sockets. So it was 4 jeweler orbs, which was half a chaos orb. I think 1 chaos orb is like 9 jeweler orbs. So as you see, in this method, I mean, before I use more tries, you know, it can happen, it cannot happen, but at least you could, with this variation, if just go 2 and 3 sockets all the time, you could do this 20 times. And you will be on the same coast as just going for 3 blue sockets for chromatic orbs. So the cheapest variation is just go 2 sockets, 3 sockets, 2 sockets, 3 sockets until you get the blue one. Because it will most likely happen in the first 20 tries, you know? So the same thing will count if you go for 4 sockets. Keep in mind, the first top stays. So if I go for 4 sockets, it will keep the 3 blue sockets. Oh wow, it's a red socket, we go back 3 sockets. And go 4 sockets, and 3 sockets, and 4 sockets, until we get the last blue one. Now it's getting a little bit more expensive, because now you see it's 3 and 10. Which will be like 1.5 chaos orbs or something. But yeah, this is a safe way to get it to 4 blue sockets, because as I said before, having this one on 4 colors and having chromatic orbs used to get his 4 blue is like very, very unlikely. It will happen, but the thing is, when will it happen? So yeah, let's speed this one a little bit up. Let's try to get the last blue socket a little bit quicker, come on. I don't want to use all my jeweler orbs on this one now, because I want to showcase it on other items as well. I mean, I bought a couple of chromatic jeweler orbs just to showcase, but I hope this blue socket will roll pretty soon. There's a green socket, so every step going to 4 sockets could have the blue socket. But there you see, it's unlikely to get 1 blue socket here on this method. And now keep in mind, if you have 4 sockets and you want to roll all 4 in blue, which is a pretty tiny chance. So yeah, hopefully we will get the last blue sockets within the next 2 or 3 reforges. Or the item just hates me, I don't know. But it will happen, sooner or later. I don't want to skip it now, because then you will say, yeah, it's not even possible. What the fuck are you talking, man? I hope on the other items it will roll faster than we're just doing here. But as you see, that's the thing I was talking about, it will keep the top colors. So it will always be red if you go back, it will always be 3 blue if you go back to 3 sockets all the time. Oh Jesus Christ, I hope it will go faster on the other items. But I'm not going to stop until this guy gets 4 blue sockets. Okay, that was pretty bad luck. It was bad luck, because normally it happens a lot faster. So yeah, now we could just go here and start linking these boosts to 4-link. I just had it again, but I'm just clicking randomly because I'm fucking tired of clicking for jewelers. But yeah, first item done. I've used about 500 jewelers already. So yeah. Coffee is always good. So yeah, next item we got the evasion and armor based one, which will most likely roll red and green, as I said. But I think to speed this one up, I will just go for the chest and showcase how it will work with the chest before I really use all up my currency. So yeah, we have this energy shield based armor, which will most likely roll blue, as I told you in the start. So yeah, we are funding today and we want to get 5 red sockets on it. Okay, how are you gonna do it? It's the same thing as you do with the 4 socket typed items. So basically, you go for 2 sockets, yay! Then you can choose, okay, I'm funny today, I want to have red sockets with chromatic orbs. Let's see how long it will take to roll the 2 red sockets. I hope a little bit more now, so you see it can take way more than 25 tries. I think we already used up the 25. We still try a little bit more. Okay. As you see, I wasted more money, but I could still go here. Okay, let's go 25 for at least 2 red sockets. And there we go. This is our starting point. So now we just do the same thing as we did with the boots. We go for 3 sockets. Yay, it's red. We can just keep on going. We go to 4 sockets. Okay, it's blue. Now we're going to continue this step over and over again until we get the last red socket or I used up all my jeweler orbs. So what will happen before? I hope we're gonna get the 4th red socket before we lose all. Okay, there's 1 green, which is unlikely as well. Another green, it could have been red. But we will get the red socket. Hopefully. Or I'm going to click the hell out of this item. I mean, I've said enough. You get the idea of what I'm going to tell you, and so yeah, more talking is like useless. I just want to get this red sockets. Come on, today I'm really unlucky. Normally it's like a couple of tries every time, and I get what I want. But as you see, you can be lucky, you can be unlucky. It can happen both ways. Okay, I'm almost done. So come on, 4 sockets red. Come on! Jeez! I think that was the last try. Yeah, now I've ran out of currencies. But yeah, it will be the same. Trust me on that. So if you go for 4 sockets and it will roll the 4th socket, then we do the same stuff with the red sockets. Just we go from 4 to 5 sockets. And then if we got 5 red sockets, we do the same for 6 sockets. But now it's getting really expensive every time you try. So the basic idea is, if you need an item which will have like a cherubim's maleficence, since I did that one a couple of days ago, it is a chest that will most likely roll, I think it was red and green or something. And for my Dark Pack build, I needed it 4 blue and 1 green, because this is the final gem setup I want to have in for Dark Pack. So the way you're gonna do this is you're gonna set the chest firstly for all 5 blue sockets, because it will more likely to roll green on the 6th socket. Just imagine you take the first 1 green and then you're going for 5 blue sockets. Look at this, it's 420 jeweler orbs every time you try it. So it's better to go these steps 2, 3, 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6 for blue sockets, and 5 to 6 should be the last green sockets because it's more likely to roll the green. So yeah, that's what I want to tell you guys and show you guys what this Artisan's Bench is all about. You can also, if this guy is, I think, level 8, what level is it for me? It's level 6, so it will be on level 7, that you can 6-link an item for 100%. But as I see, 5-linked is 150 fusing, which is about 75 Chaos Orbs. Chaos Orbs. But on the next level, it will have 6-linked sockets for 1,500 fusings. I would say regularly it's about 700-800 fusings to get an item 6-linked, but you know, it can be worse or it can be better. So thanks for watching. I hope this guide helped you a little bit with off-coloring your items, and yeah. feel free to subscribe, and I want to thank everyone because this is actually the second video I made of this, because I got so much feedback and comments and also tips and tricks what I can improve with the Artisan's Bench. So I said, okay, I'm going to delete the last video, I'm going to make a new one just to improve my guide as well for you guys. So yeah, feel free to subscribe, feel free to hit the like button, and maybe somebody has some jeweler orbs for me. I just ran out of everything, and yeah, have a nice day and keep on going.